Atlanta rapper known as Cash Out will spend the rest of his life in prison.
That's right. So after a jury convicted him of rape, sex trafficking, keeping a place of prostitution, and a whole lot more, 11 Alive's Grace King joins us live from the newsroom. And Grace, you were in the courtroom as all that drama unfolded. What stood out to you?
Well, Ron, I cover a lot of court, and typically if a defendant talks during sentencing, they'll show remorse or ask for leniency. Cash Out didn't do any of that and instead claimed the victims who came forward were bullied into doing so. On Monday, John Michael Gibson took the mic one final time, not as the well-known rapper Cash Out, rather as a convicted felon fighting for a chance at freedom.
You know, you can be falsely accused of things Jesus was falsely accused of. One day, the truth will come out that these things never happened.
A jury found him guilty.
Listen, y'all. Listen. This is what I know for sure. One thing is for certain and two things is for sure. When you are about to be convicted or when you are about to be sentenced, and in this instance, both him and his mother had already been convicted, meaning that they were about to get sentenced. You probably want to shut up. Like, that's probably not the time for you to become a justice warrior and for you to still stand on it and for you to try to hold yourself down. You probably need to let it go at that point. Honestly. I don't know what his lawyer told him. I don't know if he just went against his lawyer's wishes. I don't know what his goal was, but to sit here and to refer to Jesus in this situation when you are about to be sentenced for basically a RICO and trafficking, that's diabolical. You probably shouldn't do that. Let me put this up because we need to understand exactly what's going on here. Give me a second. I want to make sure that we got everything the way that it needs to be. Yeah, there we go. All right, so let me get this set up. Just want to make sure that we got this right. Boom.
The truth will come out that these things never happened.
A jury found him guilty on roughly a dozen charges, including RICO, rape, and sex trafficking.
It's never behind me. It's always with me, even in my sleep and my subconscious. It changes you. It shakes you to the core.
Several victims and their families shared stories of the trauma they still endure.
Using his one-hit wonder status to steal their person. He and his mom literally stole the souls of all the women that they victimized.
The judge said the state proved those victims' stories beyond a reasonable doubt and showed no leniency as she sentenced Cash Out, his mother, and his cousin to decades in prison.
Court heard and viewed evidence demonstrating the very worst of human behavior toward other human beings.
His cousin expressed disappointment over the outcome.
And I didn't do.
Mama Cash Out said she'd accept whatever fate she deserved.
When the verdict came in, I wasn't angry at all. Not at all. I was so sorry for the victims.
So the mama is the only one that got halfway decent sense. The mother was the only person, which obviously she didn't have sense when it came to, doing the crimes or whatever. But the mother was the only one that showed remorse. And the mother is the one that got the lightest sentence. The mother is the one that got the lightest sentence because she's the only person that had a semblance of remorse. I think the mother got like 5 years. I'm going to go into the actual sentencing in a minute.
And I pray for them and will continue to pray.
Now, I did speak with one of the jurors after court earlier today. She told me it was a tough case to hear, but that she's confident in their guilty verdict.
All right, let me see if I can spin over for a second and get to the point where they was actually getting sentenced. Let me see if I can share this.
Count 26.
I don't like this because the audio on this is only coming on one side, but I'm gonna see if I can try to make some sense out of this.
During the course of straight on and then responding what you on count 1, violation of the Georgia RICO Act, 20 years to serve in confinement to run consecutive with count 10. On count 10, rape, life in confinement. Count 12. Count 12. On count 10, rape, life in confinement.
I can't do it, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Yeah, she was giving out football numbers. She was giving out numbers. Bruh, she said life. Y'all ever seen the movie Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence when he put the gavel down? Life. I can't, dog. I'm not. I ain't nothing else for me to hear after that. Let me go ahead and faint. Let me go ahead and faint in court. Bro, they sentence him. The reason that they sentence him like this for every single crime is because even if you effectively appeal one of them, you still got to do another 70 years. You're gonna be doing time in your next life. If you get reincarnated and they find you, you're gonna be doing time again. I can't. No, dog. She gave that boy life. She probably was sitting there with her pen, like, is he gonna be remorseful? And should I set it up to where his time run concurrently, or should I do it consecutively? You know what the difference between concurrent and consecutive? That means that if they give you time and one of them is to where, let's say they give you 20 years and then 15 years, but then you really still only doing 20 years because it's supposed to run concurrent. But if you're running it consecutive, that means that you got to do the 15, then you got to do the 20 right after that. It's like getting 35 years, bro. Oh, no. Dog, that's the time that you start talking to Jesus. Oh my God. Dog, if you sentence me to life in jail or life in prison, they could just kill me. I would rather take the firing squad than do life in prison. I would rather take a firing squad. I don't want to appeal. I don't want to hold on. I don't want to do my time in the hole. I don't want to be shoe programmed. Nigga, just take me out. It works out better for everybody because now the state don't have to use taxpayer dollars. I don't have to suffer inside of prison. I'm not trying to be friends with nobody. I don't want to join a gang. I don't want to get swole. For what? What's the point of working out? What's the point of having good health in prison? Who you going to impress? Half of the stuff we do out here is we do it for the hoes. Half of the stuff that we doing it for the hoes. We're not doing it because it's fun. We do it so we can live a long time and do all of the fun stuff. Half of it is for the hoes. The other half is so we can have a good time. Half of it is for the hoes, and the other half of it is so we can have a good time. You know, taking care of our hobbies, roller skating, making sure that we can drive those fast cars. We get to travel and see all of this. See, let me show you something. Cash Out. If any of your friends is watching this, if anybody knows Cash Out, let me show him what he'll never see. You'll never see that again. You never see any of this. You never see all of this. You see that? See the Bellagio right there? You see the fountains right there? You see the pool? You see the Bellagio pool? See all of those people swimming down there? See the Cosmo? That's the Cosmopolitan pool over there. It's the Cosmo pool. You never see any of this. You see that view? See all of that? Huh? You'll never, ever, 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 ever. You'll never see it. You'll never see it. All that good loving, all these hoes out here, all of these women with these pretty, pretty shapes, and they got these nice, supple breasts. You'll never get to experience that again. Ever. You'll never have the autonomy to be able to go to the bathroom when you want to. This right here, all this right here, you don't have no need for this. You don't have no need for this. All of this is not necessary. You don't need no money no more, because now they're going to tell you what to do. Like, you can't choose your food. You can't do nothing. No more box, no more hoes, no pools, no traveling, no fast cars, no flights, no views, no Vegas, no Dubai, no nothing. No nothing. The only thing you could do is protest like a monkey, like a Neanderthal. When the guards piss you off, you stuff your toilet with toilet paper and you flush. We're gonna flood the yard. We're gonna flood the tier. We're gonna flood tier 3. Ain't no arguing with me. For all of y'all that's thinking about doing crime, remember this: there will be no arguing with me in prison. Now you gotta flood the tier. You gotta do kites. See, this is my Apple Watch charger. You gotta do this. Gotta go fishing. They call this fishing. I used to watch Lockup when I was poor in 2007. I ain't had nothing better to do. We used to watch Lockup. Hey, pass that along. Pass that along. That's all you get. That's all you get. No nothing. No nothing. Now all you get is Groundhog's Day. Groundhog's Day. You get to be one of the OGs. Let me tell you about some young blood. You got a chance to get out? What you in here for? Yeah, I mean you what? You got 5 more years left? Go outside and make some of yourself. Don't be like me. I had the world. I had a #1 hit. Had a #1 hit, young blood. Now I'm never getting out. Don't be like me. Now that's your story. That's your story. That's your story. Don't be like me, young blood. That's your story. That's the end of your story. Ain't that messed up? Ain't that messed up? Yeah, they gonna. Hey, OG, sing that little song you be singing. Cause I'm cashing out. Cause I'm catching out. Got a rollie on my wrist cause I'm catching out. Got a condo on my wrist cause I'm catching out. Sing it, Kels. Rolling on my wrist because I'm catching now. Because I'm catching now. Ooh, on my wrist because I'm catching now. I'm rolling on my wrist because I'm catching now. Mm. That's you, nigga. Because you don't want to do right. Because you don't want to obey the law. Because you don't want to obey the law. You don't want to obey the law. It's simple. It's simple. Don't traffic human beings. Don't sell drugs. Don't rob people. Don't do any of that. And you good. Next thing you know, you're going to be beating on this lunch table, disrupting everything, singing, doing your little dance, trying to run from niggas, trying to take your bussy. Or maybe you're going to be taking bussy. I don't know. Got a rollie on my breast because I'm catching now. Man,